right, hello! Welcome back, everybody, once again to the Planet Comics Facebook and YouTube channel. That is Planet Comics-Comic Talk or Comic Talk-Planet Comics, whichever one it is.
It's one of those.
It's one of the two. It can't be,
Yeah, just trial and error.
It's
everyone.
a 50-50, it's a coin toss. How's everyone doing today? Thomas is
Thomas.
already here. How's it going, Thomas? Rest of the planet. Yep. We've had an eventful week. Man, we had some representatives at Dragon Con.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun. Sending out a lot of stuff and a lot of came back. And then we
a lot of card stuff.
a lot of card stuff.
Magic the Gathering set.
Yeah, got the new Magic set. Got the new Pokemon set. Everyone's really excited about that. Joseph Williams, how's it going, Joseph?
Hi, Joseph. What's
Good
up?
to see you. As far as comics, this is gonna be another short episode, I think.
Yeah, man. I don't know what's happening. I think the extra week
Yeah.
last week just threw everything off maybe not. Maybe it just kind of sucks this week.
We also there's a lot of Planet Comics-Comic Talk.
What a guy.
Man,
if we ever get to the
he's
point where
on
we're
every week. He
significant
knows.
enough for moderators, he's a moderator.
Yeah, he knows. But as far as releases, there's some good books, but just not a lot of books.
Yeah.
Then I know Marvel. Next week we may even be talking about it, depending on how it works out. There's a lot of variants for Marvel that we didn't get.
Yeah, that was weird. We're still working on that.
So there's a lot of books that we should have gotten. I think in terms of Marvel, we got at least one of everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's just there's some people who asked for variants that we didn't get.
Yeah.
Tyler, quick question. You hear what's been going on backstage with CM Punk and the Elite. Dude, I'm on pins and needles about that. I love Punk and I love the Elite.
AEW thing?
It's drama is what it is.
It's drama.
That's what it is. It's just they had an event this past Sunday. It was incredible. Immediately afterwards, they had a press conference and CM Punk just started going off on everybody. And I don't know, man. I love all those guys, but Punk, I feel like I don't like saying it, but I feel like Punk's at fault there personally. But they gotta work some stuff out. I'm stressed about it.
I love the drama of wrestling.
I'm so stressed about it because I love AEW so much. Yeah, it's got me all.
Just that was a question for me. That hurt.
I've been talking good for CM Punk for going
Thomas, I'm like, yeah, I get it.
I don't know. I've been texting my brother back and forth. It's just dude, this happened and then it just keeps going. It's been nonstop for 2 days now.
Drama.
But anyways, we're gonna get into our comics here. We're gonna start with DC. Because of the Marvel thing, DC just towers above Marvel. I have a big book for Marvel that I'm super excited to talk about. But other than that, DC is just overpowering. I think everyone this week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is exciting. They're overpowering everyone with their bread and butter. You like Batman? Because I love Batman. I love this Batman run.
You were reading this before the show, and I heard you just going "Oh man, this is so good!
So good!
Oh, man.
I can't stress enough how good this run has been. I think everyone here is reading it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Spoiler for last issue. So last issue ended off with the cliffhanger that Batman is fighting this fail-safe. Is this character? All right, we're getting to that. So it's this character who is a fail-safe in case Batman ever goes too far and kills one of his villains. And due to a misunderstanding with the Penguin, Penguin has died, and so everyone thinks that Batman did it. So fail-safe is activated, and it's just running roughshod over the entire Bat family. And it ended last issue with Batman going, "We need a fail-safe for a fail-safe." So he dives into his mind, his inner psyche, and he awakens the Batman of Zur-En-Arrh, which is one of the craziest parts of Batman lore. The Batman of Zur-En-Arrh is a mental fail-safe for himself. If Batman is ever beaten to a point that he can't come back from, he will go into the Batman of Zur-En-Arrh, which is just Batman with no limits.
Like Berserker mode?
Yeah. Berserker mode, man. No limits, the way he thinks, the way he talks, he acts, everything is different. And it's just Batman with no inhibitors. He is done.
That's so exciting.
I could go on about the lore of the Batman of Zur-En-Arrh. I think it's one of the coolest parts of Batman. It's so weird and crazy, and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's now we have the fail-safe versus fail-safe battle in this one. And any doubts I've had, we had a lot of variants for this one. Any doubts I've had for slide aside, I do want to say comics have been getting me through a pretty rough time right now, and the show has been super awesome for giving me the comics. So thank you.
Thomas, dude.
Yeah,
hope
everything's going for you. Love to hear that, man.
Yeah, man.
I love to hear the comics are helping you through. I think it's kind of like what they're, we've all been there.
I think we all, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And comics
say the
definitely,
least.
it's a good escape.
It is.
But yeah, and so like, I love this variant. Batman's got some good variants. Is that I got him and Tim Drake in the background.
Yeah.
Tim's been a vital part of the story.
Yeah, sick. I really love those covers.
We have our 30th anniversary Harley Quinn variant, showing off Harley in her classic Jester attire.
I mean, they have some really good variants this week for Batman.
They do. They have a lot
That's
of good
nice.
ones. Oh man, I hope I included. I might not have. We'll talk about it. I'll talk about it at the end if we didn't include it. But you like Batman? What about future Batman?
Whoa!
It's Batman Beyond Neo Year number 6. I believe this is the final part of the Batman Beyond mini story that we've had.
Okay.
It's people have been loving it. It's been exciting, and Batman Beyond. It's a weird place to have in comics, but I think there should always be some kind of Batman Beyond media.
Yeah.
Because it's popular enough.
Got that cover there.
We have some variants for there. We have this variant right here.
I like this variant.
That one's pretty cool. Give him like
good action
full-on
shot.
bat wings, yeah. And we have this one.
Nice. Interesting.
It's like a concept art. There's a new Batman Beyond suit actually. So the bat symbol's slightly different on that.
Okay, yeah, it's very
It's really exciting. You like Batman?
Oh boy.
Well, this is Batman for all ages. This is Batman Night Watch. So this is like a fun little non-canon side story in which Batman determines that, or they have a hard time keeping track. Man, Gotham's full of villains.
Yeah.
They just can't keep track of all these people. So Barbara Gordon develops a Night Watch social media program to help keep track of where all these villains are, so the Bat family can all stay on top of everything.
That's incredible.
Thomas would like the Tim Drake variant.
Oh, you can. Yes. You can have that variant once I find it.
Yeah. But yeah, so Night Watch is an all ages story of Batman trying to.
It's very cute.
This first one is about them going against Clayface.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Clayface is a good villain.
That there. Any variants for that?
No, that's it. That's just for that one.
Cool.
And so moving away from Batman, we have the hierarchy of power in the DC universe is about to change.
It's about to change, y'all.
With the Justice Society, is it Files? Yeah, Justice Society Files.
Can I talk about this angle?
Yes.
I don't like it.
Well, he's giant. So this is.
Oh, is that his thing? Is that he's giant?
Yeah, Adam Smasher is giant.
Still, I don't need the point of view angle.
Yeah, hey, look, man, that's how most people see Adam Smasher on a daily basis. So.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I read the Belle Reeve Kitty comic, and it was so much fun. Oh, that's good.
Oh man,
yeah.
I didn't pick it up and read it before it sold.
Yeah,
I'll have to find it.
Saved by the Belle Reeve.
Yes.
What a great name too. But yeah, so these are tie-ins to the Black Adam movie.
Yeah.
The Justice Society. I'm more excited about seeing the Justice Society than I am Black Adam in the movie.
Interesting.
And,
okay.
And Adam Smasher's a character I like a lot. Here's the variant that just shows off him in his movie look itself. Adam Smasher is funny because DC owns several characters with the name Adam in it.
Yeah.
So that's a common thing that you can people will mix up all the time, and I do it all the time too. Because there's Captain Adam.
Yeah.
Who is a nuclear man.
Uh-huh.
There's the Adam who is small. And Adam Smasher, who is big.
Oh, they did it. No, that's terrible.
It all just kind of happened like that.
He said they actually used the Calvin and Hobbes Charlie Brown art style so well. Funnily enough, not drawn by Scotty.
That's
Young.
like a DC should have commissioned him for that. What a good time to do it.
Yeah.
And I'm glad Thomas brought that up because we don't have any Scotty Young.
No.
Well, we have other, but we don't have any Marvel books.
Yeah, we don't have any variants.
No Scotty Young Marvel variants for me to just get that dig in. So
yeah, you can't.
Much appreciated, Thomas.
Love to hear it mentioned.
I know you do.
Great.
Up next, the big one. Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths, formerly Dark Crisis, number 4 of 7.
I love how every Crisis cover has somebody just going
just screaming. Yeah,
screaming.
I mean, it's a crisis, man. They're having an inner crisis.
Good reason to scream.
Man, I read this before the show. It's picking up. It's getting I heard people they had complaints about it. Seemed like, and I do agree. I think 7 issues with the pacing might not be enough.
Really?
I'm worried it might not be. We have 5 issues left after this. So it's definitely getting there. So I do think this one's heading us in the right direction. It's picking things up.
Yeah.
Because with these past 3 issues, it's been good, but it's what is the goal? We know Pariah is the villain. He has the Dark Army and the Army of Darkness, and he has Slade under his control. But what is the purpose? What is he doing?
So it's been a lot of build up.
Yeah, and it's finally this is the halfway point. This is where the name change into Infinite Earths officially comes from. We're finally moving on. Mm-hmm. And we're getting our main characters back in order. Some big returns here. The Flash tie-ins. have led to this issue in
Oh,
particular.
okay.
In
Nice.
the Flash tie-ins, Wally has saved Barry Allen from his Earth that he's been trapped on, so now Barry Allen returns into the main universe with this.
Okay, very cool. And Thomas, you love Dark Crisis so far.
I do
That's
think
good
it
to
is pretty
hear.
good. Here's our one variant. We have showing off Wonder Woman and Yara Flor
Oh, I like this
taking the
variant.
fight to Doomsday. They could absolutely,
That's pretty great.
destroy Doomsday. Well, not destroy him. They could take a fight to him for
I think I
sure.
heard him pretty bad.
And then we have this old school Crisis variant showing off the team of the Brave and the Bold. Most people associate that term with Batman, but the Brave and the Bold is commonly the tag team friendship duo name of Hal Jordan and Barry Allen.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's
Yeah.
precious. I love it.
Tom says, but yeah, it's building and it really hasn't hit the peak yet, so I'm a little worried it's only going to keep building. I think this issue is getting us there, so that's exciting. I do think we're on the right track. Up next, we have for those of you who've been reading Dark Knights of Steel, we have Dark Knights of Steel, Tales from Three Kingdom. It's like I hope the cutesy art style definitely because I know Dark Knights still can get dark, so I hope the cutesy art style on the cover here. Like I know about like watch these kids like get traumatized, am I?
I think you are.
Oh, I think I am.
Oh, interesting. It's like different stories.
Yeah, so this is like an anthology book, one-shot anthology taking place in the universe of Dark Knights of Steel.
I've got to get into that.
I do
man.
too. I really do.
I'm mad at myself for not doing it by now.
I'm pretty mad at myself for it too. Here's a variant showing off a young Batman
Look
with his
at
sword.
him. I love
I like
it.
the bat sword. I like the hilt is like
yeah, man, it's so cool. What a cool concept is to take these characters and put them in like a medieval setting, which I'm sure it's been done before. I don't know, but
yeah,
it's cool regardless.
it is cool. Also, we have Flashpoint Beyond number 5 of 6. Their other, not as big but still a decently big event. The front page of this is actually they start covering things that are happening in Dark Crisis.
Oh,
So that's interesting. But it's a good old it's Bat Boy, says
Bat
Thomas,
Boy.
pretty much. But yeah, Flashpoint Beyond. It's been I'm excited to see what it wraps up to. Like, because I know this book will have like as a corporate synergy because there was supposed to be a Flashpoint movie.
Oh.
But I know that by the end of this book, this will have like some minor ramifications in the DC universe, and I'm curious to see where it's going to go.
Yeah,
I'm curious to see like what it's going to what book is going to spin out from this that that we've been building towards. There's a few of them.
eradicate Ezra Miller. In the...
Yeah, that'd be great. We should just do that. Here's our variant cover showing off the Flashpoint universe Joker. Which do you know the story behind this Joker? Because Flashpoint Batman is Thomas Wayne, Flashpoint Joker is Martha Wayne.
No,
because in the Flashpoint
really?
universe, little kid, little baby Bruce was shot in the alleyway and not the parents. So Thomas swears vengeance. He takes out the oath that his son does in the main universe.
Yeah, I knew he was Batman, but I didn't know this.
And she goes insane and becomes the Joker.
What a cool concept, actually.
Yeah.
Huh, that's interesting. It's kind of like that, like, there's always going to be a good and an evil. There's always going to be a Joker and a Batman, no matter what. Yeah, that's interesting.
Speaking of Batman, you like Batman?
I do.
What about Detective Comics?
I love this cover. Oh my god!
So this is a reprint. It's another variant cover for the start of this Detective Comics arc since Ram V has taken over. The start of this super gothic arc that we've been in the middle of, and I just love since it's a reprint. Instead of just putting the number is still up here, but this is Detective Comics presents Gotham Nocturne, a gothic opera.
It's so
because that's what this
good.
storyline is, a gothic opera.
Yeah,
it's
for real.
incredible.
It's even like setting up in like parts, like I don't know. It's very good.
Yeah.
He said Ram V has been super interesting to read.
Yeah, it's been a good Ram V and Chip Zdarsky. What a power duo on both Batman books. Yeah. Incredible. Up next, we have Nubia, Queen of the Amazons, number 4 of 4. It's only a matter of time before Nubia gets her own ongoing.
Yeah.
She's had 2 or 3 miniseries that have done pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, that's usually like the thing with comics. It's like, we'll give them a miniseries, see if they can hold it. And if they do, we'll give them another one, see if they can hold that. And that's like, all right. There's
people want an ongoing now.
So, like, I would not be surprised if Nubia's getting her own book.
Yeah.
Here we have a very cover for that.
Oh my god, I love this variant. Nice.
Next, we have Poison Ivy, number 4. We only have variant covers left for Poison Ivy, I believe.
Oh, nice.
But the variant, that's great because
the first variant,
the Poison Ivy variants have been super nice.
Yeah.
Super pretty. I love it.
Yeah.
I think this next one's my favorite. Look at that. Oh! Uh-oh, Thomas says, hey, we're back.
Is it streaming, Thomas?
I'm
Yes.
pretty sure we're back. That was good. That was good. I don't want to continue talking about this Poison Ivy cover. You know these villains, man.
Yeah, they got us. This is so funny. Thomas, are we here?
I need to see a
We
comment.
need a
before.
confirmation.
Oh, that was fun.
Might still be fun.
I think we're. Yes, we're back. Thank you so much,
my
Thomas.
God.
That was good.
Okay, anyways.
It kept our runtime. That's interesting.
It's very weird. I wonder what it was like on that side of the world.
I mean, I assume it just cut us out and then we came back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Good at this.
Yeah. So, anyways,
Yeah. Poison Ivy.
that's the variant I liked. I didn't get to. I was worried to show off. I started to show off, and then
It's a very nice variant. 10 out of 10.
yeah, that was good. So technical difficulties, we got booted out. We're back.
God. Okay,
That
what's
was good.
next?
Another Poison Ivy variant.
Oh, very
Showing
cool.
off her and Harley. Oh, this is Harley's.
Oh, this is cute.
Harley's 30th anniversary cover. So good.
I love them.
I saw both your faces go, oh, and then it just went black. Yeah, that's pretty much how it went. It gave us a warning, and instead of it actually being a warning, it was just like, hey, you're gonna, and then it went. It's like,
Oh, thanks for the heads up.
cool computer. It's an older computer. It's been through a lot, you know.
She good to us. She good to us.
Yeah.
Okay, what's next?
What's next? My stack's getting smaller. I'm just saying I definitely didn't include that Batman.
Oh,
cover
the
book.
art book.
So
You
I'll
have
take
it?
this time to point out. I don't have it with me in my stack, unfortunately, but we have plenty of copies here at the Planet. There's a Batman. I think it's Batman Dear Detective.
Mhm.
It's a one-shot. It's basically an art book. All those Detective Comics variants that we've been seeing that are like a super realistically detailed Batman, like a lot of the Arkham covers, like him fighting villains in prison and stuff like that. We have a book of that, and basically it turns out that as those covers have been coming out, that artist has been telling a story with those covers, and no one really was paying attention enough to be aware of it.
Mm-mm.
And now that they released a book that we have this week as a collection of all of those.
Oh, it's so
It's
good.
basically just an art book. There's like a little bit of text here and there, but you open it up, it's just like all those covers back to back.
And you can like follow, like, oh, he's going up the building. Oh,
Yeah.
he's in the window. Like, oh, it's
Yeah.
so cool.
So if you guys liked those covers whenever you saw them, that's a collection of just all of them.
Mhm.
So if you felt you were missing out, now you can get them.
Yes.
Moving on, though, we do have the new champion of Shazam, Mary Marvel. That's going to be number 2 of 4.
Beautiful. And Thomas, I'll make sure to put one in your box.
Yeah, we'll get you on that. We have plenty of copies.
Very cool, though.
I love Mary Marvel.
Yeah.
I love Shazam. I love the Marvel family. That's DC's Marvel family. I love this cover too.
This cover is so good. I love all like the chibi like
Yeah,
superheroes. Very cute.
or it's like Teen Titans Go heads in the background.
Yeah,
That's what it reminds me
yeah.
of.
And I think they're cute. I like it.
Up next, another one that I did a mini series that got going. We have the Sword of Azrael, number
I read
2
the first
of
one.
6. What'd you think?
I liked it a lot. Yeah,
This is your introduction to Azrael.
yes, it is, and it's just edgy enough for me to be very interested in
Yeah.
the character. I really enjoyed what I read,
You-
so I'm gonna read this.
Do you guys still have Mary Marvel number 1? Any variant? Maybe we might.
Maybe. Well, look. I will look. I'm making a note to look.
Yeah. If we do, we'll get it. Thomas's Sword of Azrael was so cool. It is.
Yeah,
it is.
man.
I'm a big fan of Azrael. I know like, some people don't like him because they still remember when he was Batman in the 90s. But like,
Wasn't great.
the whole point is that he was not a good Batman. You see
Yeah.
how he is in this. You see like his inner
He's
monologue.
not okay.
It's like, dude, he never should have been Batman.
Especially that first issue, it was just like the dude's just trying to go and like be reformed, and like in the
It's like
back
he
pretend
get-
he's like, you know, you want to.
It's
Let
it's
me
like
out.
he gets like shoved on the ground, and then like his voice is like, kill him, smite him. And it's
Yeah.
like, we are an angel of God. And
Yeah.
so he's like, no, please.
Got that one panel with like the
The
angel in it.
biblically accurate angel.
Oh, it was
and it's like,
so
I am
good.
Azrael, I am.
Yes. Oh man, y'all, this is really cool. Thomas, I'm glad that you're excited about it too, because I can't wait to read more of it.
You've been here's a variant showing off Azrael in cool action pose.
Oh, so sick.
You said you've been looking for a good comic character to latch onto. You think Azrael's
Azrael might be my
is he a
DC
contender?
character. Yeah, he's definitely a contender for sure.
bring back Lance? Well, I think that's just as much your job as it is ours.
Yeah, this is a team effort,
Yeah.
Tammy.
I mean, he'll listen to you more than he will us. I would hope, if he's a good boy. I texted him today though about Batman. I texted him today. I was like, Batman's so good. You need to read it right now. And he's like, oh, I already got it. He's like, I'm already working on it.
That's great.
Not. Jesus. The biblically accurate angel was amazing. Thomas says.
Yeah.
So good. All right. Last up here for DC, we have Multiversity Team Justice number 4. It's been fun. I like I want Multiversity to stick around as a mini series because I think it's a good idea. Team Justice has been fine. I like the characters. Multiversity, I want a more like exploration based title around the other Earths in the DC universe, and I think that this Multiversity banner could be that because that's what it was intended to be.
Yeah. It's
just right now this miniseries has been focused on Earth 11, which is fine, but it's the gender swapper.
I see.
That's like the gimmick.
That's
we could go. There's other crazier Earths that we could focus whole miniseries on that would be very interesting.
Yeah.
We have the variant cover here showing off. That's a Tempest. That's the gender swap Aqualad.
Oh, okay. Very pretty.
And then we have this one, our Hispanic Heritage Month, showing off. Considering it's for Hispanic Heritage Month, that must be Kendra Saunders and not Shaira.
Okay.
For Hawkwoman.
That's so good. I love this cover.
Yeah, there are a lot of those heritage Hispanic Heritage ones coming soon.
Yeah, that's so nice. I love that.
All right.
And that was DC.
That's DC.
We made it through.
They cut us and then we're back. They can't handle it. I've been silenced. Up next. All right, so for Marvel starting out, we actually have ignore this cover. It says The Avengers #1. This is All Out Avengers, a brand new #1 series. We did not, like I said, Marvel didn't get a lot of copies of a lot of stuff. So the only cover we have left is this Avengers. But you'll see on the back it does say All Out Avengers #1, brand new Marvel Avengers series.
Hopefully we'll be getting more in, so if more people are interested in this, we can pull it for you.
Tom says, I saw some people getting upset about the DC Heritage covers. So there was a controversy where there's a Kyle Rayner one, Green Lantern, and he was, it was originally done, and he was like an homage to a famous like Hispanic painting. And when they started advertising these covers, they didn't show that. They showed some weird edit of that the artist hadn't done that changed it where instead of Kyle Rayner holding the Mexican flag and it being a full-on, Thomas said he'll take a lot of Avengers, but they basically changed the art and changed what was happening in it. And the artist was like, I'm not aware of that. That's not my cover. And there's a lot of controversy, but before any of those covers came out, they said that was like an optional variant that like they are still putting out his
okay.
It should be. We'll know when that Kyle Rayner one comes out. I'll let everyone know if that's the one or if that's the not the one.
That's a sensitive topic there for sure.
It sure is. Artists, come on, they work hard.
They do,
man.
Yeah, and typically don't get enough credit for it.
Don't. Up next, we have Death of the Mutants. I had a stroke.
I mean, this one, it like, do you say Avengers? Is it X-Men? Is it actually Eternals?
It's Axe, Judgment Day, Death to the Mutants. It's their little tie-in.
It's like a Panic at the Disco song title. It's like
it's like 4 words
Avenger
long.
versus X-Men versus Eternals. It's crazy.
Also, Thomas wants to be signed up for Avengers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you.
We got you.
That was it for this, though.
That is it for that. We don't have a lot of variants for Marvel, like I said, because we didn't get all of them.
So, fun week all around.
Up next, we have Marauders. Was Marauders one of the ones you were trying to read or were confused on?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah. Marauders is the one I'm like working to get into out of all the little X-Men series because I like pirates, so I want to read this.
Oh, they're pirates.
Yeah, that's the whole I don't know. That's what I've been told is the whole like theme of it though. Okay. Is they're like little like pirates, but
okay. So I've fallen off Judgment Day because I'm still catching up on X-Men from 2019 to now, says Thomas. And I think that's where you're at.
That's exactly. Yep. I just finished House of X and Powers of. Some people say Powers of 10. Some people say Powers of X.
I would have said X.
Yeah, it's an X-Men thing. Just finished that, Thomas. So I understand. And Marauders is so good. I can't wait to read it. Woo!
Next, Moon Knight number 15. Which Moon Knight is like that's if they need Marvel characters to get an art book. Moon Knight.
Moon Knight covers are so cool.
They're so good.
Yeah, very nice.
Up next after that, we have the new Fantastic Four, number 4.
I have something to comment on here. Why does Wolverine dressed up like a grandpa?
Because that's legitimately just how Wolverine dresses.
Is that just how he
Wolverine's
dresses?
like
very cute.
Very much like if he's not like in the superhero game, he's probably in like the forests of Canada being a lumberjack.
Yeah, okay.
That's what he does. You know, he's always got the flannel.
Yeah,
it's flannel.
The green little jacket.
Yeah, he's always got a flannel and like
corduroys.
some jean jacket kind of.
That's cute.
Very much a casual Wolverine attire.
I love it. I love it so much.
And then up next we have New Mutants 29. Scott is missing, and it's all the New Mutants' fault.
Ooh.
Unfortunate. What have they done?
What have they done? Those New Mutants.
Those New Mutants should go back to the old mutants. Next we have a second printing, so this is once again The Mandalorian, issue number 1, our retelling of the Mandalorian show in comic form.
It's getting redundant for me, but I don't know. I'm not a Star Wars person, so maybe it's just like so exciting.
The Mandalorian is cool. I mean, just and the show is great.
Yeah.
There's a lot of merch, and you can definitely I can see how if you're not into Star Wars, I'm into Star Wars, and I like the Mandalorian. Sometimes I'm like, all right. Seeing that Mandalorian.
That's always been a Star Wars thing, though, right? Because back in the day, it was just like
they lived off toys.
Yeah. That's just always. I have both Moon Knight and New Fantastic Four in my pools, and I'm very excited. He said, "That's so good."
The other thing you have in your pools, Thomas, is this Alien number 1. We've started over Alien because they were all this time Alien and Predator were supposed to be going close to each other.
And then
Predator got delayed so many times that now we have restarted a new season, a new run for Alien. It says Alien number 1, still written by PKJ, my favorite writer in comics, and it's now we can have Alien go along with Predator. It's only a matter of time before they cross over.
And I forget the name of the person who did this cover art, but I love this artist. So.
Well, how could you not know? I mean, not like Marvel just
his name. Yeah, it's not like Marvel gives them credit at all anywhere. Yeah.
Thomas says New Mutants is incredibly good as well.
Oh man, yeah, because New Mutants follows like the outcasted, like hellish ones or something.
I think so.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited, Thomas.
Here's a variant for Alien.
Oh, look at this.
Classic Alien movie poster cover.
Love that, yeah. Let's go, Geiger.
Honestly, you gotta read X-Men, Marauders, New Mutants, and X-Force, Katie.
Easy. I almost picked up X of Swords, and I realized it was just a big crossover event, and then got overwhelmed again. So I'm taking it in bite size.
She tried to get into X-Men, and then went to DC and was like, "I'm gonna read Doom Patrol."
And also still reading One Piece.
Yeah.
So it's easy. Yeah. I'm fine.
Oh yeah.
That's all I do. That's all I do.
Next we have Black Panther number 9. What a enter
Ooh.
the colonialists.
No
comment.
What?
Yeah, he's the colonialist. He's coming.
Oh,
can't let him in Wakanda.
No, you can't. Hell no. What? Okay, interested to see where this is going.
Yeah, those would be my most recommended. Yeah, Thomas said those are there.
Nice, Thomas. Thank you. That gives me a good good jumping in.
Up next, it was only a matter of time. Ghost Rider number 6 versus Wolverine.
Oh man, Wolverine.
Enough said.
Why are you fighting everybody?
Because Ghost Rider is cool and Wolverine's cool, and it'd be cool to watch these cool guys
fight. How cool would it be? Yeah.
How cool would it be if they fought? Enough said. Stan Lee.
Enough said.
Up next, speaking of Wolverine, there he is, number 24, his Judgment Day tie-in. I need to get. I would like to get into Wolverine is one that I would hope I could read.
Yeah.
Without X-Men baggage because I like Wolverine enough.
Yeah.
Thomas says Excalibur is cool, but is super magical and a little over my head. But trust me, those I recommended are most important and fun.
The whole X-Men thing is over my head, admittingly, even after reading everything that I've read. But Excalibur is a big reason I want to get into it too, because I like the magical stuff.
Isn't it funny how like X-Men as a concept are simple? They're born with their powers. That's it. They're mutants.
Oh yeah.
And then somehow
it's just like it's such a big commentary on like society and like where it can go. And I didn't realize while reading X-Men that it's a space opera. It is literally like a science fiction opera.
Oh yeah.
It is. And I didn't realize that until I started reading it. Mm-hmm. We could talk about it all day, but we shouldn't. So anyways, yeah.
Up next, Punisher. He's still a ninja.
There he is.
There's that awful logo.
Yeah, they're doing something with him. The new logo and something read online.
He's leader of the Hand, which is the Resident Ninja clan in the Marvel universe. The Hand is typically who Daredevil fights a lot.
Oh, okay.
And he's leader of the Hand, and Daredevil I think is still dealing with the Hand. So only a matter of time for once again Daredevil and Punisher go at it.
Love it. Love to see it. I love this cover.
Yeah, we have She-Hulk number 6.
So cute.
Jin's having a nice fancy tea party with Nightcrawler.
It's so cute. I love Nightcrawler.
I do too.
Yeah.
And I love She-Hulk. This book's just fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Up next, we have X-Men, the Immortal X-Men number 6. This is our Judgment Day tie. Did you ever figure out who this character who you thought he was?
I don't know. I don't remember his name. I know he's on the council with Emma Frost, and that's all I know.
Thomas is
The Black King.
realize it's overwhelming, but I've had a ton of fun reading those series.
I typically get myself involved with very overwhelming series, so.
We got to find a starting point for Thomas and the She-Hulk.
Oh yeah,
We'll-
6 issues in. We'll keep an eye on that.
Find when a new arc is starting or something.
Hopefully soon. Yeah. Especially with all the interest in the show, they would want to like reboot it so people can jump in. Sebastian Shaw. Thank you, Thomas.
Oh,
Here's-
that's Sebastian Shaw. I know Sebastian Shaw. Oh, yeah, the leader of the Hellfire Gang.
Oh, cool.
Hellfire
Yeah,
Club.
that makes sense. All of that is the truth.
I didn't realize that was him. But
Oh, okay. Yeah.
and then last for Marvel, in terms of single issues, we have Spider-Man 29 Exodus Omega. This is the little epilogue wrap-up. Introducing Green Goblin 2099, and they're very happy that
Ooh.
finally we have a 2099 equivalent of the Goblin, because our other two variants are showing off this new futuristic Goblin design, which is very cool. I like
It's
it.
cool.
Green Goblin's just cool. I mean,
Very cool.
there's a reason he's the Joker to Spider-Man's Batman, you know?
Yeah, he's got such a cool design. I love that he throws little pumpkins.
The
It's
pumpkin
very,
bombs are
yeah.
cool.
very cool.
Green Goblin, and this is very similar to Sam Raimi Green Goblin, actually. What Tom was saying here. You got that he was on the council. That's crazy because I've forgotten about him being on the council.
I don't know why that made such an impression on my mind, but it did. But yeah, so that's it for Spider-Man and arguably Marvel.
But what we do have to show off, and I'm very excited, I somehow just didn't notice this last week. This came out last week.
Yeah.
But this big boy collection, it's not even a collection, this is one story. This is Fantastic Four, full circle, written and drawn, illustrated by Alex Ross.
Oh, that's big. I
Alex
didn't know
Ross
that.
is one of the best artists in comic history. I mean, if you've seen those really cool, realistic painting type,
The
like
timeless covers, I
the
think.
timeless covers,
Mhm.
like all the ones that look like they're just real people, like if these superheroes were real and they're like these cool paintings, that's Alex Ross. And so this is a whole one-shot story. I think it's a reimagining of a classic 60s Fantastic Four era story.
Mhm.
And Alex Ross is he's writing it for the first time ever and drawing all of it.
Nice.
And it's just so
yeah, it's a very nice collection. It's got a slipcase, so that's
it's
very
got a
fancy.
slipcase. Very collectibles. This is a $40 book. It's a big boy, but it's so worth it. We have a few copies. Someone bought one today. I'm showing this one off in the show. I'm definitely taking it.
Yeah,
definitely
I
take
kind of
them.
want one because I want to read more Fantastic Four.
I love the Fantastic Four, and I love
Interesting.
Alex Ross.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Tom's probably behind on that, but I'll reiterate, it is $40.
hmm
But man, is it worth it? Also, it says this is a Diamond exclusive, limited run of 3,000 copies.
That's gonna be like a big deal,
Thomas,
probably.
take one. I
Oh,
got you.
look at you, Thomas. Got him. Very cool. All right. Well, I think that concludes our Marvel and DC segments.
That does.
So, indies are unfortunately very anticlimactic again this week.
The Katie Curse, as I've dubbed it.
Yeah, ever since I came back, there's not been any like big hitters.
I don't
but
think, they can correct us if we're wrong, but I'm pretty sure there has not been an indie segment since you came back that you were like, I'm excited about.
I can't wait to talk about these books. Well, I am excited. I will say that we actually had a copy to talk about. This is Twig.
Twig,
Whoa!
the final issue.
It's the final issue. Yeah, it's issue 5, so it's not a great like jumping in point because it's over.
But
But
you just get it's an excuse for you to talk about.
it's
story.
it's my only like ray of happiness and hope for this week's indie segment, pretty much.
What a great cover to have. Talk about your array of happiness.
Yeah, look how beautiful.
This is the most brutal cover. Like, there's a lot of implied horrible things happening to this little critter on these books. This is just like, man, he is getting devoured.
Yeah, this is Thomas Twig is still going.
That's how this Twig is still going.
Yeah. We just haven't had any copies to talk about because they all just started going to subscribers. We stopped getting shelf copies due to lack of interest. Unfortunately, because it is one of the best things that I'm reading right now. And yeah, we do have this one issue.
Morbid cover.
Yeah, it's Momoko cover, but Twig is so good, and I want to cry reading this. It is coming back, so I will spoil it at the very last page. It said Twig's coming back. So it's not over yet. So I hopefully.
So, yeah, lack of interest hopefully is only in the general area, and it apparently there's enough interest for it to keep going.
I hope so, because that's the thing with the story. It feels like this really big, like, epic fantasy, but kind of like you said with Dark Crisis, I feel like 5 issues wasn't enough.
Mhm.
So I did feel a little rushed near the end,
Mhm.
but I hope that he'll continue to expand the world because I want more of it. It's
Yeah.
so cool. So yeah.
Thomas is waiting on the trade. Oh yeah, we'll show the trade off when it does come in.
Oh yes,
one day.
yes, absolutely. Next up, we've got Survival Street
Number
issue
2.
2. This is the second thing I want to talk about because I read the first issue quickly before the show.
Yeah, so you guys might remember when we had number 1 on the show. I think it might have been Lance's last show, or one. Lance was here for it
Yeah, yeah.
when number 1 came out, and we all kind of buried it. We all buried this book.
It must have been a big week or something because I didn't actually sit down to read it. I just thought this was the one that was like super political, and I was just like puppets. I don't know. It seems kind of cool. I read the first issue before the show though, and it was so good. It's hilarious. So very, very political, very like relevant to our time. It's a big like social commentary, satire thing. But yeah, this is issue 2. I had a lot of fun with it.
Thomas remembers Survivor Street.
Yeah, how could you not? I mean, it's like Sesame Street. You know?
Yeah, but yeah. So we even though we did not give it a fair shake that first time around, apparently, according to you.
No, we did
and
not.
So this is we do still have copies number 1. So,
we do.
So this is like your last chance, pretty much, before the book series goes on for too long.
Yeah.
We, can't jump in.
Yes, yeah. I was going to pick it up, but I did not. Yeah, Thomas, if you stop by the store, pick up the first issue and read it, because I actually had a lot of fun reading it. I really love this variant cover, too. It's very politically driven, but sometimes that's not a bad thing if you make it funny. So we've got that. The computer's doing computer things, my heart. Next up, we've got Erratic 2 Recharge. So this is a number 1. It's an AWA number 1. But this is one of their previous stories that they're revisiting with this character.
Thomas will take Survivor Street 1
Oh,
and
yay,
2
Thomas.
and add to the pools.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, if it doesn't hit with him,
Yeah,
Can
just
always
take it off
yeah.
your pulls. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's worth trying though. I can't wait to actually read the second issue. But yeah, this is number 1 from AWA. It's revisiting another one of their properties, another one of their superheroes. It looks cool.
Mhm.
Yep, there's that. So next up,
Weekly Spawn.
oh, I put Spawn in pretty early. Weekly Spawn.
Weekly Spawn.
We got Spawn 333. What a telling! If you're into symbolism, maybe it's a sign that you should read Spawn. 333. Whoa,
Hey.
crazy. We got the A cover there.
It may be 333, but Spawn will always be $2.99.
You can count on it. It is the most affordable comic out there. God, he's so cool. Why am I not reading Spawn?
Because that was your very first project in the show. And
Yes,
you
and I
quit.
just quit. I quit. I was overwhelmed. Next up, we've got Blade Runner. I think it's Black Lotus. Yes, issue 2, I think.
It's our resident, our Blade Runner cyberpunk ninja lady.
Yeah, very cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, I love you. Thomas said, I hear the computer, and as an IT person does not fill me with confidence. Yeah, we might need to discuss a new computer situation. This bad boy might be dying on us.
Yeah.
But thank you for your service. We have that. We've got this B cover here, which I love the cyberpunk cover.
Yeah.
Very cool. Getting chased by these cyberpunk police. Crazy. Next up, we have something called Shock Shop, issue 1. Yes. So, okay, we got this. But then you turn it around and it's like, what? It's like a different cover.
We've seen this before. We've seen this gimmick before.
We've seen the gimmick before, but it's actually like
A
two
different
stories.
story.
Yeah, 2 different stories. So
Okay.
it's weird. I don't know. I didn't read it. It looks fine enough.
Well, I feel like it's funny because you held up the first cover
Yeah.
in the store, and we were like, you're like, oh, I'll get around to it if I have the time. I feel like if you saw the second cover,
I would have.
you probably
Yeah.
would have more likely checked it out.
I judge it by its covers for sure.
Spawn's cool to look at, but I just can't get into him. That's very...
I know I can't.
Spawn is a cool action figure. Much like all
Yeah.
Todd McFarlane creations, he's a cool action
He's a
figure.
cool action figure.
Yeah.
Up next, we've got Starhenge, Book 1, Issue 3.
Don't you love that?
No, it's really confusing. And as someone who twists my words together, I'm going to mess that up. Yeah, we still have plenty of copies of the first 2 issues of this. I was going to try to sit down and read them before the show because I was absolutely not excited about anything this week.
And the art's so good.
It's incredible. The paneling, the artwork, like, I know that I'm going to love it. So I'm going to actually sit down and read the first 2 and try to get through it because it's beautiful. I don't know what it's about, but yeah, pretty. Next up, we got Kingdom Come Deliverance. I think this is issue 2.
This is our video game tie-in.
Yeah, this is our
Yeah,
video game tie-in. So, yeah, did you read that first issue?
No, Ross did.
What did Ross
He
think?
said it was okay.
It was all right. Yeah, it's be expected.
He said basically it's just the plot of the game.
Is it really?
Yeah.
People like the game, so
Yeah.
I like this cover.
It's just
pretty.
applying all this, like, because Kingdom Come is one of those games where it's like you're just a silent protagonist that you just fill the role of protagonist.
Yeah.
So it's just like we create a new character to be the protagonist. And
Okay.
that's it.
Yeah. Kind of explore the world a little bit more. Video game segment, Thomas said. Goodbye, video game segment. That was it with Kingdom Come
I
Deliverance.
can make a video game reference with Once in the Future. It
Go
looks,
ahead.
It looks like Alex Yeekman on the cover of this book. No one's gonna get that, but that makes me laugh.
Alex Yeekman, you gotta explain
Little
yourself.
Alex Yeek. It's a really bad game.
Oh, is it really?
Yeek is a really terrible RPG.
Oh no.
The main character looks just like this guy.
So we got Once in Future issue 29. I don't think anyone's reading this right now.
Your friend.
My friend Patrick is reading this, and I know he likes it, and I know that I would like it too. But obviously,
It's 29 issues in.
woo, that's too much. Oh,
Oh, is it?
Is
we
it
don't have
time?
a lot. It's not a lot. But
lady segment.
it's a lady
Ooh.
segment. It's not a lot of ladies.
The stars are.
All the stars here.
Here's
It's
the
lady.
star.
It's Red Sonja.
It's Red Sonja this week. We've got cover B for Red Sonja. This is the Invincible Red Sonja, issue 10.
Yep.
I like the skeletons having a party for it.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
That's pretty great. I do like that. I want to be invited to this party.
Yo, Tyler, that is a deep cut.
That's really good.
I'm happy about that.
So I included this next one into the lady segment without much context. Well, the art's cool. Okay. This Fearless Dawn, issue 1.
Fearless Dawn lady.
Here it is. It's from Asylum Press, which I know nothing about, but I did just now open up the comic, and I like the artwork.
Yeah, very much
So-
like Attack, or not Attack. What am I? I mean, I can't talk today. Man, Mars Attacks.
Mars Attack. Okay, yeah.
I can't want to say Attack from Mars. I'm like, that's
I
not
thought you were about
the
to say
movie.
Attack on Titan too, and I was like, I was real confused.
Definitely not that.
Yeah,
Mars Attacks.
good.
That's what I'm trying to get at.
I might try to read it. I don't know why she just says shorts, but
That's all. That's what the book is.
yeah, I guess
Short
so.
stories.
Oh, shorts. Like I'm okay. I was thinking like the clothing.
Why would you be thinking about clothing at a time like this? Clearly, there is no
The lady
clothing to be
segment,
had.
yeah.
There is none to be found.
Here's the B cover. I really like her design. Again, I like the art, so I might try
Mhm.
to read it. Yep. And that's that.
That's it.
So next up from Aftershock, we have a new number 1. This is called Last Line. Yeah.
You know nothing about this?
Man, I was flipping through it and I was just like so not interested for some reason. It's
Yeah.
some sci-fi story. I don't know. The art was not getting me. The characters, these dog characters, they're kind of cool. I like whatever they're about. But you know, and I didn't give Survival Street a shot the last time when it first came.
True.
You know, so maybe I need to read it.
You know, there's a
But-
saying about books and covers or something.
Yeah. Dude, I judge a book by the cover so hard, man. This cover is almost worth judging though because it's $14.99 and
It's the characters you like. It's the dog guy.
it's the characters I like. Yeah, if this was the main cover, maybe I would have picked it up and
Yeah.
like gave it a better shot. So who knows? But if you're interested in trying this out, it is number 1. Read it. Next up, we've got Magic the Gathering. This is issue
Number
18.
18. I don't play card games.
Ooh, They're the people. There they are.
That's the other stores. They're
I
half of
only-
the store's problem.
Yep, this is the book. Woo, okay. I wish I was more excited, but I'm not.
I am Star Trek 400, issue number 400 for
Oh.
Star Trek.
That's crazy. They've been doing this for 400 years.
Years, months.
Months, issues. I've got 400 issues.
And Star Trek
Woohoo!
ain't one.
And Star Trek ain't one. This is crazy.
I like the cover a lot, actually. I like the old school shot of Captain Kirk and Picard and Spock.
It's a cool
Just
cover.
the whole crew.
It's also
I
they gave you
am-
some content for this 400th issue. It's big,
It's a thick boy.
thick boy.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'm a casual fan of Star Trek, and I would like to get more into it. As like I've seen several episodes of the original and Next Generation. I've seen all the movies, so
Mhm.
I do like Star Trek.
You're gonna read all the books. There's like 2
Well,
million of them.
no.
2 million and a
There's
half.
a lot of books, man.
I do like this one. See, their faces are in the 400. That's wow.
All the ships. I know the Enterprise is the only. Well, there's Enterprise twice, and there's other variations of, I believe, the Enterprise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. So that's cool. And then we also have a new number 1 in the Star Trek universe. It's the Mirror
The
War.
Mirror War.
Following Troy is how
Yeah.
you say her name.
It is. I
Troy.
believe so.
Look at that.
I'm more excited about the ad on the back of this advertising this 80s Turtles comic. That's
Yeah,
coming.
that's pretty sick. Nice. So, oh yeah, they're doing the Saturday morning adventure for
Mhm.
the turtles. Oh, okay, that is exciting.
Yeah.
So, yes, no,
Coming soon.
yes. So next up, we have another one shot. It's this actually is kind of exciting.
It is.
Transformers: The Best of Bumblebee.
They love their best ofs with IDW.
They really do.
And Bumblebee, I'm amazed it hasn't happened sooner. Like
They've been holding on to it.
It's like Optimus, Megatron, Bumblebee in terms of like recognizable, and there's like
Mhm.
maybe Starscream in there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Thomas says, "I do want the Turtles comic."
I do too,
Coming
yeah.
soon.
We gotta keep that. Thank you, Thomas, also for updating these segments. They've been very short.
Card game segment, Star Trek segment. The Star Trek segment, it was 2 books.
It was 2 books, yeah. It's been pretty beefy. But yeah, let's get the Best of Bumblebee. This is the only one that we have, and it's Bumblebee, so it's gonna sell.
Yeah.
So if you guys are mildly interested, you might want to grab it now because it will sell, and I'm probably gonna read it because I like Bumblebee.
Yeah.
Because he's that recognizable. And
Yeah.
that's
I mean, that's all you can ask for with these kind of characters.
Yep. Oh, next up, this is nice. We have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 132, the ongoing.
I gotta step it up, man.
Man, we
I'm
started reading it and
Yeah.
then we got a little behind.
Well, there's a lot of comics, man. You can't keep up with all of them.
Yeah. Well, I jumped in at the Punk Frog stuff and I read up to current, but there's a
that
lot
seemed like a
of
bad
stuff
idea.
that happened.
Yeah.
Well, it was readable, but it was also like, why is Donatello's shell like all like different? And
Yeah.
where are these kids? Do they have kids? What? So a lot's happening, but this is really cool. Yep.
And then we have the variant cover for that,
The
the
Eastman
Eastman cover.
I love this.
Can't go wrong. Eastman, I mean, he's
No.
one of the creators, so
Yes.
like he knows how to draw turtles, man. And,
He
like,
does.
The colors, like I love his like thick outlines that he always does in his work.
Oh yeah.
It's hard to describe his artwork in a way like I'm not the art guy, but it's just nice.
Yeah, no, it's very nice. It's very stylized. It is his style.
Thomas
for
agrees.
sure.
From Transformers, he thinks of Optimus, Bumblebee, Megatron, Starscream. Yeah,
Mhm.
all 4 of those. That really is it. Like that is Star Trek.
Star Wars.
Transformers. Yeah.
Guys, falling apart.
Yeah.
We do have for $9.99 this variant cover for Turtles out this week.
Cool shot of Shredder
Very cool.
looming over all the turtles, all 5 turtles, because that's unique in this book. We gotta have our 5th turtle. She's been around for a good while now.
Jenica, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I like Jenica a lot. She's cool.
It's like it's the female turtle done right.
Yes, yeah. Next up, we've got A Town Called Terror, issue 6.
Been a while since we've had to talk about this. On the show.
Yeah, it has. I'm surprised we got issues of this. I didn't like it. Mhm.
I forget. Is this on Thomas's pulse? I don't think it is.
I don't know. Maybe
No,
you
I get his
try.
pulse. I think Thomas, you gave this a shot, right? And you weren't a fan of it. Like, maybe not.
I wasn't a fan of it.
Mhm.
Yeah, so Thomas, if you like it, let me know how it's going because maybe I didn't give it a shot.
Thomas also done. I sometimes think a Hot Rod.
Hot
Yeah,
Rod,
my
yeah.
boy.
We do have an alternative cover here, a B cover for A Town Called Terror. Just in time for Halloween. That's
True.
a month away. Woo. Okay, we're gonna end this show, but we're gonna end it on
Man, all right, goodbye. No.
we're gonna end it on a high note though, because we have the computer is frozen. We have 8 billion genies. What? But don't be fooled. These are reprints.
Yep.
So we actually got 1, 2, 3. But wait, there's more. We've got 4. So we've got
Reprints of 1, 2, 3, and 4. So anyone
Mhm.
missing out on 8 billion G's right now, this is your probably last chance.
This is probably the only chance you're gonna get to get these because I'm sure they're gonna be like $20 tomorrow. Or something.
because Amazon
big
Prime
spec.
turned it into a thing. So
Yeah.
now it's gonna be a whole thing.
So if you're missing out, which I missed out on all of them, so whoever gets this, I'm probably gonna read through all of them first. But I'm gonna read them. So yeah, if you want these reprints of 8 billion genies, I can't talk anymore. Guys.
Yeah, man.
Bleh.
The Katie
Get
Curtis
'em.
on these indie segments is killing.
Dude, I know, Thomas.
I know.
will.
Yeah, we do need to.
I'm going to read these, so I'll be able to talk about it when we get it in one day, maybe. Yeah, man, I was not pumped about any of that.
No.
Only Twig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twig and 8 billion Genies.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's like, man, like Turtles is good. It's just a lot. Gotta
It is a
catch
lot.
up. Like once I catch up on Turtles, I know I'll be excited.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And then once Transformers, I'm sure whenever they leave IDW, I'll pick up whatever they go to.
I probably
that's
will
exciting.
too. Yeah.
But yeah, so man, these indie segments gotta pick it up.
Yeah.
Indie comics, what are you doing?
I'm hoping for some heavy hitters the next couple weeks.
Yeah,
So
something to talk about.
yeah, we'll see.
But that is going to wrap us up for this week, folks. Thank you guys so much for watching. We actually got a lot out of that little.
Yeah, we did actually.
Like I'm only 10 minutes under, which
Mhm.
is crazy. But thank you guys so much for watching. We love talking to you every single week. And we will see you guys same time next week.
Yes.
Until then, Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.
You think your segment will ever get better? Think it'll
No,
ever get